man, I'll tell you guys what. I don't know what I was doing under that mask, but definitely not my weirdest Tuesday night, if you know what I'm saying. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful Joker video. As you can tell, it's a little bit different, mainly because the day it's being posted, as most of you should know, it's Halloween. So, happy Halloween, I guess. Hope you're not out there getting AIDS. Or, I mean, if you are, you know, it could be fun. I don't know. Anyway, as most of you guys know, Halloween is it's a special holiday. As most holidays, it has for some reason amassed a certain kind of magic surrounding it. I mean, you can kind of feel it in the air as it gets closer. You know, even though sometimes it creeps up on you, but when that day comes, you certainly feel it because, I don't know, there's just something about it, I guess. As you know, this channel doesn't usually do special videos or holiday videos. However, we are trying to change that, and with that comes today's video, which is our very first Halloween video, I guess. It's gonna be a bit different, and I do hope you guys stick around because you know what it's about. Clearly, the title, it's there, but maybe there's a little something more too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and happy Halloween, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm tired. Just cut to the video. Just cut to the just cut to the fucking video. What is up, everyone, and welcome to a wonderful little show I like to call Writer's Block. Frank Ruffles, play that opening. What is up, everyone, and welcome to a wonderfully spooky special I like to call Halloween Block. Ooh. Yeah, our budget isn't high enough to have a good name, but hey, check this out. Frank, do some scary shit. Whoa. Anyway, guys, it's that time of the year. The one where people dress up in anime costumes and fursuits and they don't have to feel bad about it. Halloween. Something so special about this holiday. Personally, I hate it. I don't like dressing up, I hate candy, and more importantly, I don't leave my house, so miss me with all that gay shit. However, if there is one thing Halloween does right for me, it's horror. See, I'm a huge sucker for horrifying things. I think it keeps me sane and stops me from becoming a murderer. This is something that bleeds over to my other hobbies. My love for horror isn't something a lot of people know about, but you know what? That ends here. It's time we talk about some spoopy shit. With that long-winded intro and the extra ad revenue that comes with it out of the way, let's count down my top 10 spoopy anime characters. Buckle up, kiddos. Shit's about to go down. Number 10 is something I think may have affected a lot of us anime fans in our earlier weeby youth. Picture this, 11-year-old Joker sitting down late at night watching Naruto on Toonami, getting ready to see Sasuke and Naruto fuck up some ninjas in the Forest of Death. And all of a sudden, this creepy fucking snake dude girl thing shows up. Yeah, that's right. The number 10 spot goes to the wonderfully eerie and honestly really sexual Orochimaru from Naruto. His creepiness isn't measured in actual scares, but rather his slimy existence as a whole. I mean, really, look at him. Ugh. I need a shower. Number 9 is a little more recent, and if I'm being honest, this one was a tough one, maybe even the toughest on the list. Boku no Hero is a series that I am truly in love with all of my heart. It really is a jack of all trades and a master of all of them. You want a good coming-of-age story? Boom. You want an awesome shonen with incredibly animated fight scenes? Boom. You want Japanese high school eye candy? Boom. But more importantly, for this list, you want a creepy fucking villain with a childish mentality and multiple severed hands attached to him? First off, why would you ever want that? But also, boom. Yep, Shigaraki Tamura is our number 9. Again, this was tough purely because this show actually has a lot of good scary characters. You have Stain, who doesn't have a fucking nose, so there's that. All for One, who doesn't have a nose, so there's that. And the manga has even more. But I think Shigaraki has a lot more to prove, and he is already creepy as hell, so guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how this one pans out, huh? Dio is an immortal, brolic vampire who cuts people and has the ability to freeze time. Okay? He's number 8. I don't think I need to elaborate past this. Thank you. Number 7 is a special one. RWBY is an American anime-styled cartoon that focuses on characters who need to fight Grimm, which are these shadow-light beasts with horns and shit. Well, there's a lot more to the story, but that's all that you need to know for this. Some of these have really cool designs, and although I don't follow RWBY too much, even I have to admit this Nets thing is really scary. At number 7, we have the Nucklavi, or the Nucklavi, or the a beast that has the body of a horse and man connected by the torso. And honestly, the design of this thing is so goddamn disturbing. I gotta give RWBY a lot of props for it, you know, for including this fucked design. Oh, and shout out to Phil for this one. Speaking of Phil, let's talk about our number 6, shall we? There's a famous little manga and anime known as Monster Musume. And sure, it's basically about a guy who is gonna bone a bunch of mythical creatures like centaurs, goo monsters, and Doolahans. But then there's Zombina-chan. And honestly, yeah, I don't know why she's on this list. Phil was like, oh, Zombina-chan. And I was like, who in the world is that? So I looked up about 1,000 pictures of her. And by the time I finished, yeah, the script needed to be done. So, here she is. Oh, but then don't even get me started when he introduced me to Doppel. I had to just whip out my High School of the Dead. Do you guys remember the show? Man, it was revolutionary at the time. I mean, look at how much it did for anime. Like, you know, how it did the, you know, the whole, you know, the tits thing, I don't know. Well, regardless of how it was basically just fan service and not much else, there is one thing that we cannot deny. And that one thing is that there were indeed zombies in it. And that's a fact. And last time I checked, zombies are scary, right? Well, besides Zombina-chan, I'd fucked the arms off that thing. Oh God. Anyway, this specific zombie right here, yep, that's our number 5, him. Yep, just that guy. Well, let's just move on. Number 4 is another pretty recent one. Well, technically it's super old, but I mean, just please. Number 4 is Satan from Devilman Crybaby. Now, I'm sure you're like, wow, what a cop-out. He's Satan. That's not fair. But you see, I don't find him scary because he's Satan. I find him scary because he gains titties. And it makes my pee-pee very confused, which is the scariest thing of all. You know, besides these last 3 things. Let's talk about number 3 now. Imagine this, will you? You and your boys are knocking bats some cool ones, maybe circle jerking while playing Call of Duty Zombies on Black Ops 4. Clearly, this is the pinnacle of man. However, you feel heavy footsteps and your controller vibrating. Suddenly, you get dit down by this fucking thing. Yeah, that's a blight daddy, as we call him, aka Schmedberg Ittoffen, if that is even his real name. Probably not, but Schmedberg doesn't care about all of that. You see, he has one job, and that job ends with you and your boys getting anally railed by this demonic hellspawn, which ends with no one happy. No one besides Schmedberg Ittoffen. For he is always happy, you see. He knows not what sadness is, and even the concept of it shall forever elude him, which is as sad as it is horrifying. Here's to you, Schmedberg Ittoffen. Another throwback to the early days of Cartoon Network, huh? Halloween is always surrounded by these lower budget TV shows and movies that are oddly really enjoyable. One that I used to love, and you know what, still to this day could probably watch, is Scary Godmother. That's right, kids, this movie is old but gold. I mean, there's even a sequel. Now yes, there's a lot of horror monsters in it, but none of them are more scary than Jimmy, the main character's brother. He is such a little prick. I mean, look at this shit-eating grin he has. He's even dressed as Satan, who was number 4 on this list. See that, Jimmy? You outranked fucking Satan, my guy. Chill the fuck out. What a dick. Lastly, I'm sure this isn't a surprise to anyone, our number 1 pick being, Frank, drumroll please, that thing from the Return the Slab episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and happy Halloween. Until next time, goodbye. never doing this again.
Squirtle, 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 squirtle.